What are we doing?
Okay. Well, what you're gonna want to do?
Kevin. Yes.
What about it?
He turned it on.
It's live now.
I wonder why.
He just said don't say nothing.
What is this?
So
that you don't want people to know.
that's you're gonna roll for turn.
You lose.
5.
Yeah.
You actually do lose. Okay. So first off, where's my? Okay. All right. So first off here, did you guys mulligan yet?
No.
Okay.
I like my cards.
Look at okay. And you were able to grasp it with regards to level and everything when I was playing with Miles?
Well, I remember that.
Okay. So do you have any cards that you... So you don't have any cards you want to mulligan? Do you have any cards you want to
What does it cost to mulligan?
It's just, at the very beginning, discard the cards you don't want, draw until you have 5. You start off with 5 in hand.
I think I can roll with these.
So I can keep throwing away cards until I don't want?
No, only once at the very beginning can you do that.
So I could just throw away no cost, no nothing.
You put it into your waiting room.
I could throw away one. What was that?
Face up. Okay, then draw 1 card to replace it.
That's an expensive card.
Okay. So do you have 5 cards in your hand?
So I can only do it one time?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
You decide how many you're mulliganing and then discard, draw.
So what does this mean, it being over here for anything?
That's your discard pile, waiting room. So keep your hand in your hand right now because Tim goes first.
Does that mean she can be a backstage, or do I have to actually have a level 1 for that?
You have to fulfill level requirement to play it.
So
now remember the first.
I should at least turn that one in. I'm gonna turn this one in.
Okay, so you're mulligan.
Where'd it go?
Honestly,
remember?
I wouldn't because you get to level 1 pretty quickly.
But she's not even good.
Well, I mean, you're using 2 trial decks matched together. You gotta use what you have.
Okay.
Actually, she is really good.
Whatever, she's better.
So,
Different.
Honestly, I think you were right the first time when you said you want to keep your hand. Since you won the roll, you get to start. So draw 1 card. Okay, and remember you get the option to clock and draw 2 more.
I'm gonna do that because I definitely can't use this anytime soon.
Face up.
Oh.
The only closed information area is going to be your deck itself.
At least I have enough to start.
And remember, first person can only attack with 1 card.
Okay.
Well, I can watch on the screen. Right there, right, Michael?
See if we get anybody in chat. We got... Well, it looks like we should have 2 viewers. One of them being myself. Okay. I'm going to try and coach as little as I can. Remember, you can only attack with 1 of them.
Why are we on camera again?
Huh?
Why are we on camera again?
Just because.
Let's try it out.
Let's see if anybody want to watch it.
Yeah, well, I mean, I stream myself playing against people
Okay.
over Skype, so I figured let's try something different. Plus, I was thinking we could probably stream King of Tokyo later. Now, just so you're aware, the camera itself has a microphone built in because it's a PlayStation.
Okay.
5, so
does it matter which one they hit the same way, right?
yeah.
I don't see anything that. Okay. So I'll just do the.
So remember how you go about
Just do a
declaring
straight
an
attack. Oh wait, I have to rest them, don't I?
Yeah, whichever one you're attacking with, because you can only attack.
But the rest only lasts the next turn anyway, right?
Yeah.
So since he put out,
Huh?
I still get the card or no?
It's not your turn yet, but
If someone's rested in their attack, does that?
it can make
Change anything?
there are some cards that gain power for opponents' cards that are rested and stuff. So you have to do things by the book every time.
I guess I'll just, since it don't matter, I'll use the lower one. Just,
Okay.
I guess to be cautious.
Rest it.
Okay.
Declare your attack.
Just run on attack.
Direct.
Direct attack.
So how much are you attacking for then?
Well, I believe believe it would just be.
Remember, soul trigger is here.
Okay.
So for 1,
Yeah, 1 and that.
direct attack.
Yeah,
So it's
2.
+1, 2, and then
Mhm.
trigger check. And reveal it. And this is where the trigger is. So there's
Yeah,
nothing there. So for 2.
It goes over here, right?
Yeah, face down.
Okay.
So
2.
he does 2 damage.
You gotta put 2.
No, you reveal face up,
Am I facing it?
face
Right
up.
on the clock. Yep.
1, 2. Okay, so it
Nice.
sticks.
Yep.
Right? Nothing to
Okay,
encore.
that's all I can do, right?
Yep, that's it.
Okay.
So now it's your turn, Kev.
What now?
It's your turn.
So, I can put it in just in the waiting room
Wait,
until I get cards I want, right?
no, that was only at the very beginning. When it becomes your turn, it's dude, it's right up here. You go to stand up, nothing to stand. So then you go to draw phase. So you get to draw.
Oh, okay.
Were you looking at all when Miles and I were playing?
No. So just coach him through the first round.
What did you say?
Okay. All right. It's draw. It's your turn. Kev.
Draw card.
Kev. Okay. It's your turn. So you have nothing to stand.
Mm.
So first things first, you draw a card.
Okay.
All right. Then you get to clock phase. So if you have a card that you don't think you can use, or something that you don't think is too terribly useful, you can put it into your damage zone. You can clock yourself and then draw 2. I was gonna try and keep coaching at a minimum, but this is the card that you want to clock.
Mm-hmm. That's exactly what I want. I wanted to get rid of. I could have got rid of as many card on the first round, right?
It wasn't the round. That was just the step where you can mulligan. So you clock 1. Now you draw 2. Okay. All right. Now you got some stuff you can do. Now read her ability. Not out loud, but because there's something you have to do when you play that one.
Okay. Do you understand that one?
Yeah.
Okay. I just want to make sure.
So you play. So remember, when you play here, reveal the top of your deck.
Why
Okay.
you
It's an
gotta-
avatar net character. You're fine.
Put this.
No, just flip it right back over.
So really, I shouldn't have even played both of them.
Yeah.
Just should have played. Cause I can only use one anyway. Okay.
I was trying to, like I said, I was trying to keep coaching at a minimum, but I didn't realize he wasn't paying attention at all. Go ahead and the last one.
So I'm only allowed to end with how many cards?
7. But you can play as many as you want right now, or as you can, I should say.
I got 6 of mine.
That's you can't play that
I
to
know.
field. Okay. Okay. Now, is that a card that you want to have in your front row?
I don't think it could be in the back row.
Yeah, I can.
What difference will it make if it's in the back?
If it's in the front row, it can be killed. If it's in the back row, it's protected.
It's protected.
You can't. There's very few abilities that allow you to target back row. And when you look at what that card does, did you see what that card did when Miles was playing?
Nothing. The card that I was playing.
The little girl card, basically.
So this adds 1,000. That's
Mhm.
it. Okay.
And what's its other ability?
Hmm?
It has 2 abilities.
Right. It says either something.
Oh no, it's on field. I'll go ahead and say you can pay 1, draw 1, discard 1 And then its second ability is rest 2 characters, pump 1,000 to another character, and that lasts to the end of your opponent's next turn.
Right.
That's not a card you want to put in your front row.
Okay, gotcha. This dude is terrible.
Just saying, you don't have to flood the field early.
Could have told me that.
I thought you were paying attention.
No, I was just.
Well, I didn't realize there would be a difference between putting one out or putting both out. It'll be alright, but I'll see how it is, man. You gonna help him and not help me.
So, I mean, I don't have to put anything out there, right?
You don't. I mean, it's all about this game. It's all about balance. If you don't put anything out there, you're likely to take more damage. You can't do anything.
So if I had to put something like this on this side,
you can't use that.
Not until this phase, right?
No, I mean you can't use that. Period. Because what color is that card?
Green, I think.
Looks blue to me.
Yeah.
Okay. So
and do you have blue in your clock?
No, we got yellow and red.
Yellow. Yep, and red.
Okay, so unlike those, unlike the level 0 characters, climaxes also have to go by either you have to have blue in your clock or your level zone. So you can't play that right now.
So I have to have blue over here
or here
in order to use it. Right?
Yeah.
So what about this one?
It's the same card.
Okay, what about this one?
And now you're just messing with me.
I was just saying. I thought the other one was green. Okay. So I can end my turn?
Well, are you going to attack?
I can't. Yeah, I can attack. So I turn it sideways. Because I attack. But that makes it 45. But
no, that wouldn't just make it's still at 3-5. For the back row's ability to work, you have to rest 2 characters to pump.
I would have to have 2.
You could rest. Typically, what you do is rest 2 of your back row characters.
Okay. So, would this be smart to do this?
No.
Nope. Okay.
But you're getting warm.
This is assistant. So I can do this. Alright. And that would make that.
I mean, technically you couldn't because you already declared an attack. But since we're being nice, we'll go ahead and let it roll. And I'll have to try and make it up to Tim on the next round.
Tim? So this doesn't do anything unless I have 2 of these back here.
Correct.
I got you.
Well, I mean, you could rest that card and 1 on your front row if you wanted for whatever reason.
So this is resting.
You don't have to rest it because you can't actually use that ability.
Oh.
You're still bigger than his field right now, anyhow, with 35.
Okay.
So, what type of attack do you declare?
Direct, I guess. Can you do direct?
It's written right here, man. That would be a front attack. You could also do a side attack because it's a level 0 and you still do the damage, but then that card wouldn't be eliminated.
Wouldn't be eliminated?
Would not. If you side attack, you skip the actual power comparison. Since you're bigger than that card, you probably don't want a side attack.
Right. So you frontal attack, right? Because it's just bigger anyway. It's the bigger. So the attack means...
So then, how much are you attacking for? Soul damage, rather?
I don't know. 1?
Do you know that, or are you guessing?
I'm just guessing.
Okay. Remember, this little symbol down here. That's how much. That's the soul trigger. That's
there you go.
Okay. So for 1, now you have to trigger check. Trigger check.
You gotta have to refresh my memory.
Were you looking at all of the game we were just playing?
The last game?
Yeah, Miles and I.
No, he was lying.
Okay.
I wasn't paying attention to the last game.
Okay. All right. So we're starting for that baseline. Okay. So trigger check. You reveal the top. There's nothing up here, so it is for 1. 1 plus nothing, 1.
Got you.
The card you trigger now goes into your stock. So for 1. So now Tim, you're taking the 1 damage.
Oh. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Sticks.
Okay. Now this is the point where you compare powers. His card is bigger, so your card reverses. Okay. Now we move on to encore phase. You have nothing that needs encored. You don't have the stock to encore anything, so that character goes to waiting room.
So stop usually can save the people in here?
It can if you pay 3. A lot of times you don't really, it's not really worth it. Okay,
Gotcha.
so that's everything you can do on your turn, Kev. Tim, your turn begins. So stand phase first.
What's that?
Stand. Then draw.
Alright.
Then clock if you feel so inclined.
I think I might actually.
Yeah, you definitely probably should.
And that's just 1 card, right?
Yeah,
In the stock.
into your clock area,
That's right. Clock myself.
and then draw 2.
Okay.
Good.
Interesting.
Let me read this one. I haven't used the trial deck in so long. Okay, yeah. Okay. So, oh yeah, you can't play that one till level 1, so
What I'm thinking.
what do you want to do here since you're... Well, I guess you go with guys are tied for damage. You probably just want to...
Take a strategy guess.
Huh?
Can I take a strategy guess?
As in you don't want me to say anything?
Well, I was just gonna run something by you.
Yeah.
Just throw it out there. Thinking if I put this here,
Mm-hmm.
then I can do both of these attacks straight on,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't really want to use the boost, and it would only make me tie. No, I'm sorry, that wouldn't even.
Actually, let me read
I
this.
think it's a level 1. I'm sorry, that was just for souls. I think that was someone's actual ability on level 1.
Okay, stock charger.
Yeah, it was her.
Yeah.
So yeah, I couldn't really take her out anyway.
No.
So I'm just guessing I
you
might as well
can-
play both of these.
You can side attack past her.
So you're saying play all 3? But she'll take this one out
Because-
next turn.
It'll probably be, yeah, I mean, he can take out anything that you put down. So, my thought would be,
Put this in front and do a side attack.
yeah. And then, because
So
then
her
you're at
two-
least building stock.
Oh yeah. Did I do the 2 that picked up 2 cards?
Yeah. You already did the
Alright,
clock draw
clock.
too.
Okay. Alright.
Because I don't think
So
this
play all
one-
3?
I mean, either honestly in this case, either would be a legit thing to do. You could play 2, just side attack, and don't even worry about the 3,500 one he has out. You could pay 3 and just side attack. You'd keep all 3 there, reduce damage to yourself that he can deal, but you're guaranteed to lose at least 1 card because none of them get over that.
What do you mean I would lose a card?
Next turn, when he attacks
Oh,
with
yeah,
35,
I already know
you're gonna
that.
lose. But you're gonna
Yeah.
lose a card anyhow. So, I
Exactly.
mean,
So it's not a greater reward, less risk.
Can you make us
No.
cookies?
what kind of absurd question is that?
He likes cookies.
Third question. You should be British, man. You talk like absurd.
Hold on.
Hmm?
Absurd.
What's this say?
It has an ability where
If it means if I don't have them out here,
If
or
it's
if I
in
don't
your
have
hand.
them, period.
Sorry, which one?
Because I feel like if I just kept her out there, wouldn't she get? I
Oh,
know
snap.
it's not fighting
I
someone.
didn't even realize it had
I know
a
it's
loner
not fighting
ability.
someone, but
I completely forgot. I did
what's
not
the plus
even-
1 level?
Okay,
would that be?
if you didn't have any other out here, then this one now counts as
But
a
she was
35.
here, right?
You can move her in your main phase.
Okay.
You can move them all over the place.
Okay.
I didn't even realize it had a loner ability. I'm sorry about that. So what'll happen? This will become a 35. If you have nothing else out here,
Yeah.
this becomes 3,500 power, and it becomes a level 1. Which means if he tries to side attack, he side attacks for 0 damage.
Okay.
So if you keep 1 out there, you get rid of this card. But you only build yourself 1 star.
Do I get rid of my own too?
They both will. They are 35
Right.
to 35. They'll just hit.
And I'm gonna lose one anyway, so I
Yeah.
might as well get rid of a decent 0 round.
But then you're only building yourself a 2 stock.
Yeah.
Let's see,
Night gown.
look at your cards in hand.
Yeah.
How many of them have
What do you
cost?
recommend? What do you mean cost?
Underneath cost.
Oh.
So, actually, yeah, you could do that. Eliminate that. Then next round, he was likely to push you to level 1, and then you can start playing other things in your hand. I mean, you have various options right now.
I'm not so sure he'll give me the level 1. Need it 4.
Yeah.
And that's if I don't
Well,
draw
3,
and climax.
and then you can clock 3, and then you can clock yourself 1.
Oh, that's right. I don't have to clock myself,
No, you don't have to.
but I mean I know it's an advantage.
Another thing to keep in mind here is
So why not? I
In
can't
order-
use these later, so why not just use them now and do more damage?
that's also an option you have. I mean, right now you
I
have.
think I'll just go for that.
Okay.
So just do it how I do like. Yeah, I didn't realize I had that bonus. That's pretty nice, but
Yeah, I don't play the TV very much, so I don't know.
gotcha. All right, so we're gonna roll with that. So I can start my attacks now, right?
Mhm.
Anything else to do? So I'll just start on the side, do direct attack, right?
Mm-hmm. So for how much?
So it'd be 1.
1, 2.
Oh yeah, 2.
Trigger check.
That's
a trigger?
Yep.
So for
that'd
3.
be 3. Over here.
Mm-hmm. Face down. So 3
That'd
damage.
be 3.
then.
Clock yourself 3 times. With these, right?
Yeah.
1.
Cancel.
Ah, come on, man.
So that goes to waiting room.
Wait a minute.
Other way.
Loser.
Other
Wish
way.
I would have done my.
Oh, this one?
No.
Wish I would have done my weakest attack first.
Okay, and rotate rest that card to show that you've activated it or attacked with it.
Oh yeah, gotcha.
There you go.
All right, so I'm actually gonna do my. So this would be a weaker attack because it's a side attack, right?
Let me see. Does she get +1 level? No, she doesn't. So you can do a side attack. You subtract the level. You subtract 0. You're attacking for the same amount.
But it would just be 1, not 2, right? Or
It wouldn't be 2 anyhow. Well, yeah, it'd be 1 regardless. If you front attack or side attack, it'll be 1.
Okay. So I want to do my greater attack next. I want to do this one next.
Okay. So
And
what
then I'll
type of
do
attack
one.
will that one be?
So this will be a direct
4.
attack for 1,
And
2, with the direct attack, and then trigger check.
Where'd you get 2 from?
What's this? Does that-
Okay. Gold bar. What happens here is when this triggers. Okay. When this triggers here, this comes into your hand,
Oh, sweet.
and then the top of your deck goes into stock.
Okay.
Blind.
So it's no point at it.
No,
soul
so
at it.
for
So
2.
2. So
And also
2.
remember to rotate.
Yep.
So why did I take
2.
2?
Because it was a direct attack. No one's here.
So that's 1, and then
1 and then 2. Because there's no one there.
Okay.
That's the 2. Alright, let me read this.
So I'll get clocked twice, right?
1,
Oh, wow.
2.
Green.
Alrighty, son.
Sweet.
Disgustingly.
Wish I could play it right now.
So what do I do?
And
Okay,
nothing
now.
yet.
I got one more attack.
Okay.
I'll attack with her. Be a side attack. So just 1 plus
Trigger check.
trigger check.
Nothing. There.
Nothing.
So
So
for
that's-
1.
1 damage. 2, 3, 4, 5. So now you're at 6. Yep. Sticks.
Ooh. That
Okay.
could have been a very helpful guy.
Okay.
So now
Josh.
it's
You're-
his turn, right? Is
that's-
that
yeah,
it?
you're good.
Alright.
So now, okay.
Only
draw
pick up 1 card.
Mhm. Yep. Draw
Or
1.
is this the...
You draw 1. And then you have the opportunity to clock draw 2.
About
Now, here's the thing. When you clock, you're going to push yourself to level 1. That's going to open up new options for you, depending on what cards you have in hand.
If I clock, that would make me 7, right?
Yeah, that'll put you to level 1.
So clock.
Mm-hmm. Now, you have to choose one of those cards to level up with. Now, remember...
Whatever is over here has to be the color for this, too, right?
And the color, and what you play from hand if they're level 1 or above. So you have to think, what level 1 cards are you going to probably play? And then that'll tell you what you want to put into your levels up.
I wish you could throw out your hand.
There you go. The remainder of those ones go to your waiting room. Right, now you draw 2.
Sorry.
Are we on screen? Well, we're still somewhat on screen.
You should draw 2?
Mm-hmm. It's not so bad. Okay, sorry, and for one thing I forgot to tell you, first thing to do would have been stand.
Oh, that goes back up?
Yeah.
Good.
Okay.
So, that means I can play.
Yeah, you can. But do you want to?
I don't know.
About those cookies.
Oh, if you could, well, I guess I could try and invite Adam over and have him stop by an insomnia cookie. I don't know if it'd be worth it.
It would be cold by then.
Did you look at?
I mean,
you didn't look at how this deck works when Miles was playing it, did you?
That's what right.
Look at the deck.
The way what he was pulling off when I was showing you how Miles played the deck. I'll tell you right up, you want to keep that card in your hand.
Okay.
Here's the thing, though. Your opponent still is at his level 0 game. You don't have to play cards that are super over his cards. Because he hasn't even been pushed to level 1 yet. So if you don't feel that you have good powerful cards to play, you can still put out your level 0 cards right now, because those ones don't have to go by color.
Okay. So, because this is yellow, I can't play anything yellow out here. Is that what you're saying?
No, it means you can.
Huh?
No, that means you can.
Mm-hmm.
And then in your clock too, right?
Yeah.
The colors will add.
And that applies to cards level 1 and above.
Okay.
So your level 0 cards you can play them
Any
regardless
color,
of what color.
yeah.
So I mean, you have cards you can play.
So let's
Okay. And did you look at the abilities of that card?
It looks like it has a lot.
Yeah.
oh, yes, it does.
That might not be a front row card then.
I'll tell you straight up, it is
That
a
could be
front row.
either.
It has a specific purpose, though. It has a couple of abilities, though. You can use it as a back row card if you want, but okay, Miles, you're gonna have to let me get to my computer here.
Oh.
Yes.
I'll let you ruminate on that. Oh, we have lost. Well, we had a viewer for a bit, then we lost it.
Guess we weren't entertaining enough.
Apparently not.
Or he just didn't know the game.
Hey, what's the second one?
The second one is, I'll just tell you, it's an accelerate ability.
So
where
meaning
you give yourself 1 damage, and then you give, you give yourself 1 damage, and then you can boost one of your characters, a weapon character specifically, by 2,500.
Right.
What are you talking about? That's a good ability.
I mean, it is. But I don't know.
Help him, man. Just help him.
Okay. Alright. Here's what I would do.
The first
I still don't
ability.
understand.
What's
I mean, I understand what you can and can't use out in the field, but the question is, each and every card has a certain ability. So it's like instead of thinking about the number being 1, 2, 0, you're thinking about also what the card has, and each card says something different. So it's like I'm sitting here reading these cards. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean that's just the nature of the beast. Okay, I'll go ahead and help you here. Here's what you want to do. This guy is a cost 0 card. He's a level 0 card, cost 0. Put him into your background.
I was gonna do that.
Okay. And why were you going to do
I don't
that?
have anybody else to protect it before being a director attack. Does that make sense?
Well, first off, look at what his ability is. First, he has an assist. What's it say?
It says, all your characters in front of this card get 500 plus power. And then it says, draw a card and choose a card in your hand and put it into the waiting room. That's it.
So this guy is going to boost the power of the cards in front of him, which means the card in this spot, or if you're swapping around, this spot. That's good. So then, what you have another level 0 card in your hand.
No. Yes.
Okay. Now this card is at, what's the power of this card here?
This is the one I was talking about, the acceleration.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Now, you don't necessarily need to accelerate, but there's another ability it has where it is when this card becomes reversed. If the card's battle opponent is level 0 or lower, you may reverse that. This is what they call a suicider, or a reverser. So even if you use this card to ram into something that is more powerful than you, and you reverse because of it, you can still reverse that card.
I don't drink.
So this card can be used to get rid of cards that are more powerful.
Gotcha.
Thanks to sugar.
Okay.
Makes me feel like.
Additionally,
candy bars.
remember this one's ability?
Mm-hmm.
Where you rest this card in another one of your cards,
Yeah.
and you can pump 1,000 to another card to the end of your opponent's next turn. So since you have 2 cards back here doing nothing,
I like the iPhone.
Oh, yeah.
I would suggest
Don't drop it.
resting these.
Yeah.
Or wait, you have 2 ways you can do this.
It's heavy. I mean, it's not heavy, but it feels.
So
like
5
solid.
rests him by himself. That's only 500.
No. This card is the one that has the whole resting stuff
I had
going
a 4
on. This
for
one.
that, so.
You gotta ask
So what you can do,
No.
if you have this card here,
Yeah.
I was saying, you want some Android to iPhone?
No, I had
he's
an
pumping
iPhone 4.
500 to these 2 cards.
I was
correct?
wanting to get a new one.
So that makes this one
And I thought
4,000,
about getting
this
the
makes this
5.
one 2,000.
5S.
So you have a 4,000
And I
attacking a
decided not to.
2,000,
I was
and a
just gonna
2,000
wait, so
attacking
when
a
that-
2,000.
That was coming out, and I heard they were.
But because of her
gonna have a
ability,
bigger one. I was like, yes.
you can
I
rest
haven't had a
her,
tablet yet.
rest him,
So I was
give
like, let me get a bigger
1,000 to
phone
this
for
card.
now.
Do you see what I'm doing?
Your puzzle looks so much.
Why just that one?
I don't know
What,
why.
go
the
from-
first
You can
small-
choose what you
the
want to
first
give
one I
it
saw,
to.
I
You could
thought
give it to
was
this
too
one if
big.
you wanted to.
But
But
because-
here's-
It is bigger than my nose.
because
Like, the
if
size of it's
you-
bigger than my nose. But now that I'm looking at it,
Say you use it. If you use it on this
now that
one,
I'm looking at it,
you're going to be able to take out 2 of his cards
keyboard.
without losing any
doesn't look too
cards.
big.
If you don't pump it, then you'll still be able to take out 2 of his cards, but you'll lose a card in the process. Are you catching what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
He said.
So I could suicide 2 cards.
He said. He said.
No, it's not. What did he say?
He said he decided he's gonna keep it. It's a piece of history, and he said the condition it's in they go for like 200.
Okay, well
And
then.
he was like, I doubt your friend would want to pay that.
Yeah, I'm paying 200
for
for it.
what? The IBM
Some
keyboard?
ancient IBM keyboard.
It's a Type M
Ridiculous.
keyboard, man. It's a good keyboard.
Dude, you can get
So
new
do you understand-
keyboards for
do you-
like $10. You're not a typist.
So I attack with this instead of
Okay,
You
instead
don't
of
type
using
for a
any of
living. How
these
much do you even
abilities,
type?
right?
I type a good bit.
They're
But I
good
mean, you're
for-
gonna have
they're
it.
good for games too, though. Those mechanical keyboards.
Plus, if you have it, I mean,
Why
those
don't
things
they make
don't
them
break
anymore?
for anything. So you're gonna have it for years.
Why
But that's
don't
neither
they
here nor
make
there.
$200 for a
That's right.
keyboard.
Okay.
Huh?
I'd pay
Do you understand
$200
why I'm
for a
saying to
good
pump this
keyboard.
card?
If I have to.
Okay, if I pump it, it's at 25.
Plus
I don't know,
him,
especially not the way it looks.
so it's at 3,000.
Cuter,
But it's nostalgia.
nasty color.
It allows you to take out 2 of his cards without losing a card if you pump this one.
Like I should be
This one's
chess
over.
on my
This one
black and
by
green
itself
screen.
It's over everything on field.
Gotcha.
If you pump this one, now it also becomes over its opponent. So you can take out 2 of his cards and not lose any cards.
Okay, but what I'm saying is, this would be a regular attack instead of any of the abilities using.
Correct. You wouldn't even bother using its
accelerate. That's what I was just saying. That's all I was saying. Because you said this is also an effective card to take out one that's at higher, one of his high cards, right?
Well, it only works against level 0s.
Okay.
So depending on how he cancels, he has a good chance of being at level 1, or he could be at level 0 again.
Okay.
So, I mean, you have to actually declare if you're trying to pump that card by that 1,000.
Well, the cards are already switched over, right?
Well, I mean, I did that to show you, but just to make sure you get the tactile feel of what you're doing.
Okay. So that's what I want to do.
And declare who you're putting the power to?
Him. Her.
Okay. So that boosts her to a base 25 plus 500. She's at 3K.
Okay.
And now you can go to your attack phase.
So that means this can only attack once, right? If I go like this, right?
Yeah. There are very few cards that can attack more than once given a turn, and they're very powerful.
Okay.
You ever had an iPhone?
Yeah, I had a 3GS.
So if I do...
You only do them one at a time.
Okay, well then I attack it.
Okay, what type of attack will it be?
I know the iPhone
It would be a...
Like, especially since it's a good size now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna.
Now, which one is the one by points? This one, right? Side attack.
If you side attack, there'll be no battle, and the card will still be there.
I don't really like the Apple to Android comparison.
Mm-hmm. That means
as
it goes
far
by
as
points.
like phones.
If you front attack, you'll compare powers at the end of the battle phase,
like,
and you're bigger, so you'll win.
10 phones or more.
So frontal attack.
I don't think that's fair.
So then, how much are you attacking
there's
for?
so many Android phones. There's like one iPhone.
You mean how much
like subtraction from it?
No, how many soul will your attack be?
Oh,
it's not like they're saying, Samsung.
And then it has to be.
Well, what happened here?
I just knocked it over.
All right.
Yeah,
one really, in whatever's in here, right?
Yeah, one and then your trigger check. So for 1, 2, and a bounce. The bounce means you can choose a character on his field and send it back to his hand.
Mm-hmm.
Then you just stick with it.
So I could choose.
That I have to buy all over again.
Her and put it back into his field, this field, or his hand?
Into his hand.
I like the features that it has. I like some things that the iPhone has too.
That bounce back, but it still takes 2?
Bounce back.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I wanted to know.
What?
He triggered a bounce, or wind trigger.
So how did you know it was a bounce? Because of the?
Because of the symbol, the wind symbol.
The wind bounce. Okay, the core.
So he can bounce a card from your field back to your hand.
Back to my hand.
So is that the one that he's choosing? Okay. So then, and it's for 2 damage.
What? Do I have to take it? Or
yeah.
Is it avoidable?
The damage?
Yeah.
No. Because that was part of his attack.
Came up.
Well, yeah, the climax came up to the cancel. Oh, okay, sorry. And your triggers go into stock.
Oh, the trigger ones. Okay.
Okay.
Got it. So then that means now I want to attack here, right? And this is at 4.
Mm-hmm.
So I could do a frontal attack on them, on her. Doesn't this spin all the way around?
Yeah, it reverses.
When did he hit that one?
Just now, with Elizabeth.
I gotta reverse mine?
No, yours stays rested.
I'm good.
You compare powers at the end of the battle phase, and his had the pump from him and at 1,000.
So what ability was that? Whose ability was that?
The bounce? Yeah. That was the trigger. You know how you flip it over?
To find out how many souls?
Yeah.
From your...
So what happened? He declared attack.
So that was purely because of the card he flipped over for a trigger.
Yeah,
had that.
Just because of that.
And then I attacked again.
For
1.
Mm-hmm.
And whatever's here, right?
Yep. So reveal it. There's nothing in the corner, so for 1.
For 1. So this goes...
Stock.
So what's the real benefit of a bounce? I feel like it's almost pointless. I can just put the card right back out there on my
turn.
Just
well, it's at this level. Well, first off, go ahead and take your damage.
How much?
For 1.
Sticks. 6.
Okay. And then that card reverses. Okay. So here's the thing. At cost 0, it doesn't matter a whole ton because it costs you absolutely nothing to put it back. If you bounce back a card that say costs 2 to your opponent's hand, then for them to put it back out, they have to pay another 2. They may not have the stock to do that.
Gotcha.
Or if say you trigger, I don't think I have.
So specifically right now, it was pointless.
Well,
in a way,
still, even at this level, it could still be useful because.
But with that card, it doesn't cost me
with
nothing.
that one, it was pointless.
Okay.
But say you were to trigger one, you could bounce his support back, and his cards would instantly lose 500 power, which means that come the end of your battle phase,
where he was thinking that
bigger
made his card
be
better than mine, all of a sudden now I have it upper
Mm-hmm.
hand. Gotcha.
So, okay. So now it's the encore step. You have nothing to encore because none of your characters are reversed. You, on the other hand, have 2. You don't have enough stock to encore.
He needs to go where?
Waiting room. I mean, you could encore one of them. There wouldn't make any reason to do so.
Okay, my turn.
Your turn.
I wish I could get rid of these
I have
cards
7
in my
cards.
You
They're
can.
not helping me.
That's what these. That's why these abilities are good. You draw 1. You pay 1. Yes, your turn. Sorry. Stand.
Nothing to
That's
stand.
stand. Draw 1.
Draw
And where are you
one.
at? You're at 1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm 1 away.
Yeah.
I
He
think
actually
I'm
left you at a good point to leave your opponents. So at this point, since you're probably not going to be able to have much field presence and you might not roll over since it's level 1, I'd go for building stock. Throw out level 0s that are weak or whatever.
So
toss them
building
out there.
stock can save my characters on the field, right?
If you pay 3 to encore them.
If I just take these 3 to save
them
the
in
dude
there.
who turned it. Okay.
But you usually only want to do those with really important cards.
But how do you use your stock for anything else besides saving your
Abilities cost stock to use, and characters can cost stock to play. Let me see it. Okay, just get it more on screen.
So I didn't really hear it. How much is she at with those support?
With this one, they're
She at
4K,
4,000?
and that's at 2K. No, sorry, that's at 3K.
Okay.
Because this one pumps and it stays
1,000 to
pumped.
it, and then this pumps 500.
So she gets 500 from that one.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. These both get
So
500.
4,000.
Because they're in front, yeah.
So 4 and 3.
So yeah, you're at a kind of a crappy point. And did you already clock and draw 2?
No, I don't think I'm gonna do that actually. Don't worry.
Okay.
Well, actually, I take that back. Because you're gonna slew a lot of damage if I don't have anyone out there. Yeah, so I will. Could just drop her.
But then you don't have anything you can do.
No, if I clock myself, I go to the next level.
No, he stopped you at 5. Remember?
No, I got 6 out here.
That's why I thought you clocked already. Did you not?
No.
You did not clock.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Remember, I said he put me at 6.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, if
When
you
I
clocked,
took that last damage, I was like, he put me at 6.
all right, and okay, sorry, I didn't even notice.
That's why he
Yeah.
kept saying I was at a crappy point. I was like, I have a choice. I
Okay,
don't think
well,
that's
yeah,
so
then
crappy.
definitely looking at your hand, you wanna. Here's the thing. Though. What color?
What
are
about
they?
clocking? Like, she's pretty well. Hold on. Waiting room. Oh. Being frontal attack, does that just mean that they're in front of somebody?
If they declare a front attack.
So if she was over here,
No, it has to be in your hand to play.
it says put this card from your hand into the waiting
That
room.
is.
So she
your
should
plan.
just stay in my hand.
Yep.
She's like a defensive card basically.
Yeah.
So why wouldn't I get rid of this one?
Because you're only going to be able to level up with one color.
That sounds like a good thing, doesn't it?
So of your level 1s, you've got
Cards
what
you
color
use.
is this one? blue.
So if I threw this
You
in
wouldn't be
and
able
I was getting attacked,
green,
right?
blue.
I can put this in
So
my
you wouldn't be
pile
able to put out a
and
full
it would
field
add
of
1,000,
green.
so the frontal attack doesn't work.
If you
remember
keep
that
her around,
I
you've got
don't
something.
think I used that one.
What?
You'd be able to ram into that one.
I need to ask
3K to 3K.
Mike,
What?
this card that you were talking about earlier, is this what it said right here in the second one? It says backup. So does it mean to throw this card in here, and when he's attacking frontal attack, I get to add
You
up
add
so
power.
it doesn't
Yeah.
count? Really?
And that one's a good one because you can split it. You can add 1,000 to one of your characters, 1,000 to another character.
So which one are you suggesting to clock?
If I were you.
Now does it have to be out here in order to use it?
No, you discard it from hand to waiting room. It never technically touches the field. I would clock one of your climaxes.
Oh man.
They do more. I mean, are you gonna? Well, let me see what it is.
Well, I'm playing the other one. I don't have to play that one.
Sounds interesting.
I don't have to play this one.
Dude,
Because when you clock
we
it,
need
it'll go
donuts.
straight to your.
What?
Why don't we have donuts?
Why don't you drive and go get some? Oh wait.
Oh wait, yeah, that's right.
I don't understand. This would let me play all my blues, right?
How many blues do you have? Oh,
Well, I got 2 plus the support. Well, no, I gotta keep this in my hand.
yeah.
Basically.
Well, why are you thinking? I gotta go to the bathroom.
Remember, you're on mic, so be quiet.
What you say?
I mean, it's up to you, one way or the other. I'm just saying, I would just clock a climax because it would go straight to my waiting room.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, not. Sorry, I misspoke. It goes to your clock. Then, now that you're at 7, choose something to level up with.
And what color?
I would level with my least useful blue. Yeesh. Both of these are useful. Shoot, I don't ever use either of these.
See, I could have just clocked with that weak blue.
Oh, yeah, I see what you're talking about. Well, these have... It 6 in one hand and a half dozen in the other in that case. This one gains power on your opponent's turn. This one just gains power if you have other magic characters on the field.
Yeah, I don't really know. So.
Okay.
Oops, sorry.
Yep.
I got it.
Level. There you go.
Okay.
Then
Draw
rest go to
these.
the waiting room. Draw 2.
Wow. Okay.
Well, all right. That worked out.
Yeah, if he hope he don't hit me too much. Bad for him. However, so how long does this last when I play it?
You can't play it. You don't have any green in your level or clock.
Thanks, buddy.
Well, if you had leveled green, then what would you have had?
Well, that just messed my whole strategy.
Well, I didn't know you thought to play it. You were thinking to play it right now.
Loose.
Yo, man, there are layers within layers within layers.
Hey, Mike,
What?
where am I supposed to put this?
Behind you, underneath. Okay. All right. Let's see.
Kinda wanna take your cards out. I wanna take your cards out, son.
Alright. Did you get it? Why your
I
stuff
got
look
this,
empty?
man, cause I got this.
Why is the board looking? Somebody watching the game? Texting
Yeah.
about the game?
We got all of. Oh wait, we're up to 2 viewers now.
People actually talk about the game?
Yeah.
And you have to sit there and type?
Well, you don't have to. I typically do a pretty terrible job of keeping track of everything at once.
500 more. That actually would make
Okay.
That'd be-
Well.
sweet.
All right. Try not to let anything burst into flame right now.
And X is multiplied by the number of characters you have with assist. So
What is
it'll be
that?
500 for each. I only have the one, so I'll just double check with him, make sure it counts its own card. I assume so. Yeah, I'm about to blast your face.
Oh, your boy just hit me back. Oh, well, my phone died, but.
See, I can't play this till I got green. Killing me. Come on, mate. All right, help me out now.
All right.
This
Sam
one-
just hit me back.
Mike.
Yeah.
Through neighbor line.
All right.
Through neighbor line.
The sis says it
No,
adds
just
500
Oh.
to character in front of it, but it says multiply
What
by
he
the
said?
number of characters you have
He
with
said
assist.
something?
Would it still
Yeah,
count
he was just saying
as
that he was
500
studying
for the one for her?
midterm,
Yeah.
and he said, let
So
me
that
know
would
when
be
you're trying to get
6,
together.
and that would be 35.
Mm-hmm.
And she's at 3,000, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she's at 4,000. So they beat both of them. All right. Cool. So I'm gonna take them out. And theoretically, they'd be the same attack. So or damage. I'll do this one first. So it'd be 1.
Trigger check.
Nope.
So
Now, when
let's
saving
reveal
these
it.
people, sometimes it's not worth it because
Your level 0s, it's not worth to save usually, unless it's an assist that's really good or something.
1. That goes to stock, right?
Yep. So Kev, your character. Oh crap! I forgot.
Yeah.
Oh, what's wrong?
I mean, it's the best you could hope for in any case, but this one was a suicider.
it's what?
That's dude. Come on, man.
What's wrong with this dude?
No, it's that. Remember, I told you that the first ability. Wait, you can just read the first ability. I gotta.
Yeah, I know the ability is, but I'm just saying, does it count when he attacks me, or do I have to be the one to initiate it?
What is the? I'm gonna try and teach you how to
Why'd you
fish
tell
here.
me that, man?
It's in
know.
the bathroom.
I'm just saying when I do
As
it.
I was strategizing, you didn't say nothing.
Well, because I
Never
forgot.
once did you-
No,
One
you
real-
heard him though.
That
He was saying
card
it when he was
could
out
take,
here.
Just take my card out like that.
Well, one,
He
I
just
forgot,
said that
and
out
Remember, I just
loud.
asked you like, this is 3,000.
Yeah,
that's
it was.
only
I just
25,
completely forgot that was.
or that would be
suicide.
35.
But in any case, you
I'm
have, to,
saying-
you have to figure out. I'm gonna have to make you figure that one out on your own, man. It's written straight on the card. These are my English cards.
Okay, what I'm saying, I know it's an
Wow, you
English
killing me,
card,
man.
but does it count as when he's attacking me and it's not my turn, or does the
English card.
ability
What
have
is
to be
the
used
what
when
is the stipulation? It'll tell you straight up on the card.
It says here, it says when this card becomes
And what does it show?
down arrow. It
That
says,
means reversed.
Okay, so this card battle opponent. It says if this card battle opponent is 0 or lower, you may reverse that card also. So does that mean at any given period of time?
Does it say
that
it's
it
on your
reverses?
turn?
Come on, man.
So I was in the bathroom.
That totally changes the whole
No,
strategy.
but he
It
said that out
does.
loud though.
It
He
said
it
0
when-
or less. I could have put her over here and put her over here.
Yeah, but if you put her over here, she was still. Oh, over here. Crap. Sorry, man.
Really? That's all I get is a sorry? You've been helping him all game and ignoring.
I didn't. I was over here.
Dude,
This
if you
entire
put out
time.
someone with that
understand this?
ability, you should clearly mention.
I said that was a suicider
I
earlier.
wasn't looking.
When he played the card, I
You
said it was
acknowledge
suicider.
or understand it?
But I explained.
I
I explained
understand.
it to him when he
I
first
have
played
to
the
pay
card.
attention to the power.
You know what? It's cool.
But I
It's cool.
understand how to play the game.
It's cool. I'm gonna
Alright,
fight through
man.
this.
You
I'm
understand
gonna
it?
fight through this.
Yeah,
I just
Oh,
want you
you
to
come
rub
over
your
here.
shoulders until
He walked
Monday.
No,
through,
stop,
like, through.
stop.
I only understand like where to put your cards and stuff.
Alright,
In
so
any case-
what
Yeah, I
now?
be
He
saying
takes
that
1 damage
too.
still, right?
Yeah. Did you take your no?
Clock yourself.
Kevin, you got to take your damage.
Trigger or
So this
yeah.
means this card gone.
Stop. Not yet.
Battle happens at the end of the phase, so it's still
Stop
it stays there. It's like this. You do your damage.
Wait,
first.
isn't she flipped around though?
Not yet. Okay. First off, cards facing same direction. No card marking.
So you attack this dude?
Yes, but
And
no,
then-
you don't worry about the powers yet.
Kevin,
You do
flip a card,
soul
man.
damage first. So
killing
flip
me.
it. Whoosh, you take the damage
You got hit.
into your clock.
So does this go here?
That's the place called labeled clock.
Alright.
Okay, now you compare powers.
Suicide,
His card is at 35.
So
Your
flip
card's at 3,000.
but suicide affects now,
It's a
right?
May effect. He doesn't have to.
If I want to use the ability, it doesn't
Yeah,
say
I
use
don't have to.
any stock, right?
Some of them are automatic. Some of them.
Okay, good. So that means that's out. These cards are
You
gone.
gonna suicide?
Okay, so you choose to use his
Okay.
ability.
Thanks a lot, man. Does she have suicide?
Nah,
Okay.
she's just big.
That's-
This is 4,000, right?
Fight her.
What?
This is 4,000. That's
Yes.
6,000.
Yes.
Yeah, you're done.
That's ridiculous.
You're done.
That's not ridiculous. He's at level
So
1.
both of these
So
go
it's
into stock.
one-
No, that doesn't happen yet.
Stop.
Remember, power comparison
One.
happens at the end of battle.
Trigger check.
So that means after I get done
No,
attacking.
just one.
No.
After he gets
So
done.
now you get to the battle phase. Now you compare powers.
One.
Oh wait, no, sorry. First 1. Soul damage.
Ah, come on,
Climax.
man.
Cancel.
What's that?
That's cool.
Bounce back.
That's you're
I'd
not
rather
triggering
get
it.
him on
That's
the one
climax.
attack- one
So
attack.
it goes to your waiting room.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now you compare powers. Your card is
So
smaller.
I lost because this is only 4,000.
Yes. So what happens when your card is smaller? There we go.
So we lose these
So
two
two cards
cards.
damage.
Okay.
So
I
now
lose this.
encore phase. He
I
gets to
lose.
encore first.
Okay.
No thanks.
Yeah, it's not worth it.
Waiting.
So waiting room. Now, do you choose to encore anything?
Are you saving either card?
No.
Okay.
Okay.
So remove them.
So I remove them.
Yeah.
So
Waiting room. Facing the same way.
Okay. And then
Okay. So Tim's turn is done. So what happens first?
No, I'm done.
Stand up
pick
phase.
up a card, right?
Nope. Stand up phase.
Meaning I
You
can
don't
throw
have none?
cards.
Stand up phase. You have cards that are rested. Stand. Now, I mean, it's right. Dude, it's written right here. Draw phase. Draw 1.
My cup is empty.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Beastie.
So, fortunately, now you have both yellow and blue in your level and your clock area, so you can play whatever. So you don't necessarily have to clock, though I still would if I were you.
Okay. Explain that a little bit more in detail, please.
Okay.
So yellow and blue.
You have
so
yellow
that-
in your level area. You have blue in your clock area.
Okay.
You can now play any card qualifies to be played now.
Okay. Why is that?
Because you have yellow in your level area and blue in your clock area.
Okay. What if I had red and yellow? Would it make
Then
a
you
difference?
couldn't play blue cards. You couldn't play blue cards that are level 1 or above.
Okay.
But in any case, like I said, you don't necessarily have to clock yourself, but I would if I were you.
Get rid of some stuff. For
So
real?
did you? Okay, you clock. Okay, that's good.
Can I
That's
use this
real
at
good.
any given time?
Only at your climax phase.
Okay, gotcha.
That's
I
real
don't like
good.
the way you saying that's good. That's real good
Yeah,
to him, man.
I wouldn't like it either if I were you. Okay, here's the thing.
Do it.
Hold on. Let me read my copy.
First,
I have no idea.
Was that last comment?
What did I
Didn't
say?
Sound very good.
yeah, it didn't.
What happened? He's
He-
only on level 1, right?
Yeah, but he just drew into the setup.
I don't like the way he said the setup.
I'm sorry, man. Like I said, I used to have just 2 trial decks I could use, but I cannibalized the trial deck to make my sword art deck is one that I built, and the other one is still just 2 trial decks smashed together. But here's the thing, with that card, look at the cost. You can't just play it. You have to. What do you have to use to use it? The stock. That's what you've been building it for.
So if you want to play that card, you got to pay the stock.
So I put this over here.
Right side up. Yep. Pay 1, and now you can.
Now I'm starting to get the guy. Instead of. Okay. Then.
Okay.
Man.
I'm gonna hold back on coaching you. You can read, man. You can see how this goes. We'll give me a drink.
I'm gonna play with a more difficult deck just so I can lose. Because you said this pink
What
deck
does
is difficult.
count mean?
It's a 3-color. What?
What does this count mean?
Oh, what is
Oh, yeah.
So I would have
He
to
say
use-
3-color decks. Are
So
different.
with the
Meaning
three,
it has to be back here?
It doesn't have to be back there, but it's an effect that's ongoing.
So you said this like 3-color deck. Like I really have to pay attention to
So I can play it up here and it still count.
what level
Yeah.
I am,
Awesome!
and what cards I have inside of my clock and
Yeah.
level
Mm-hmm.
thing.
Because I've screwed that up myself. It's not fun.
Okay. I think that's about it.
Is it?
Yep.
Okay.
I don't really have anything else.
So look at your hand.
No.
You want to get? Wait, I'm holding back from
No,
coaching
no,
here.
no.
You got the good deck already. I'll let you figure that out. Honestly, a lot of answers to the questions that you have, just read your cards.
You said move a card.
Read the cards.
How do you lose a card?
What?
How many times can you clock yourself?
Once.
Right. So what are you talking about? Lose a card?
No, I said for most of the questions that you have, just read the card.
Oh, read the card. Okay.
Like the question with that with the suicider.
Same as her.
What's this yellow deck like, Michael?
It's a mommy deck. It's mostly one character. It's not particularly strong, but it's fun.
You said it's fun.
Okay.
What do you mean by mommy deck?
That's the name of
What's the
character.
main phase? The attacking phase, right?
Main phase is when you play cards and move stuff around.
Okay. Go ahead.
So is everything where you want it to be?
Yep.
Okay, so then you go to your climax phase where you can play a climax, and then you go to your attack phase.
So this is the main phase, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I can do the same thing
Who you pumping?
and pump him
You're pumping Kirito by 1,000?
by
1,000?
yep, and by 500,
Mm-hmm.
and this one by 500, right?
Uh-huh. And because that is an activate ability, read the center card.
An activated ability, it says this ability activates up to 2 times per turn.
Mm-hmm.
It says when you use act, this card gets 1,000 power until the end of turn.
To the end of when?
Turn.
Okay.
So this is 7 plus 1,000. That's 8. This one is 45. 8 and 45.
Huh?
Okay.
Oh, don't
And that's it.
Not helping them.
Okay.
So can I use my bounce back?
You have to trigger that to bounce back, but you can play a climax. They have different abilities. When you play them and slap them down, read what's in the bottom left, and that'll tell you. Also, watch your phone on camera.
Making some phone numbers shown on there.
Nah, no phone number. Just asking about this keyboard though.
That mechanical keyboard.
Make it easy for you.
IBM.
All the
Are you
climax
interested
by
in
playing that deck add 1k power,
interested in
1k
it?
soul to all
Oh
cards.
no, not at all. I'm
Right.
just surprised there aren't companies just making
Okay.
something exactly the same.
Well, there are companies that make like
That's
mechanical keyboards.
Yeah,
So
that's
if
what
I
it
wanted to
sounds
use
but
this,
IBM ones are like not made anymore. Like
From 80 to 130.
they are. They do.
I just wonder why people just wouldn't buy that.
when did you lose your climax card though?
If you play the climax card, it'll go away at the end
Rather
of
than
the
pay
battle.
$200
Yeah.
for an
At
old
the end of
Okay.
your attack phase. Okay. So you're pumping everything
Actually, I
by
don't know
1k
if I
one
would
soul.
actually pay
that much.
for
Right.
an IBM keyboard.
Okay.
Even though
Your
I
turn.
think it would be cool.
Well, yeah.
And
I mean,
I should have
already
asked
did.
my grandfather
So
for one. But I don't know if I'm. Would
I get attacked.
for it.
Yep. You have
Alright.
to know you can't move anything once you put the climax down.
Yeah, that's it.
What's this green deck like?
So attack
Uh,
phase now, right?
Yes.
I don't want to play
So,
this one because it has
I want
the
to
lady
attack
with the eye patch.
Her.
Ew. She has no
Okay.
eye.
So this one
I'm
goes
attacking. So for how much soul?
1 plus 1
Mm-hmm.
and whatever you have there, right?
No, whatever you have there. Trigger check.
Oh, I got a trigger.
Yeah. So 1 plus 1 plus. Reveal it.
Plus 1,
Nope.
right?
That's empty right there.
That's nothing.
Yes. So it's
So-
for 2.
Just 2.
How much is she attacking at?
She's huge.
8,000.
right now.
8,000? Okay.
It's really 9,000, but it doesn't matter.
Wait, is it 9? Is it 9,000? Or 8,000?
Probably.
You said
she
it's
gets-
really 9,000.
Let's see.
I don't
6-5, pump. 6-5, 7-5, 8, 9. Yeah.
6. Okay.
I'd save it.
Well, obviously.
So that she returned, right? She
Did you do your attack?
Yeah.
How come I didn't take any damage?
You take 2.
Yeah.
You've been
Okay.
saying 2. You take 2.
1, 2.
Okay. Now you compare powers. Austin is enormous. So.
Well, I didn't attack with him.
Yeah, I know, but you're comparing powers between the 2 cards that can.
Okay, so. And then now I can do a direct attack, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I turn it sideways
Mm-hmm.
and do direct attack.
So for how many?
It says 1.
And then
1 more because there's no one there.
Yeah, it says
So
plus.
it'd be 2.
and then what's in your climax zone? Climax zone? Climax
Oh.
zone?
And plus 1, that's 3.
And then you just triggered for
Wow.
1.
I better get a climax.
Okay.
That's
So
4.
that's 4.
Alright. I'm going to do one side.
So
this
does
time.
this go, stays there, right?
No, if you just triggered with it, it goes
I'll
to your
just hold
stock.
Goes
I'll
to
hold
my
him
stuff.
since I might get a climax. Are we good? Alright. 2, 3. Oh, come on. Yeah!
Climax. I was gonna feel real bad for you if you didn't.
I know.
Came
right.
on the last one?
These all go to waiting.
Well,
These all go to waiting.
Yep. Cancel on 4.
That's the tough when you get the big attacks, though.
whatever.
Don't be mad, man.
Whatever. So
You
my
should've
turn
just-
is
You
ended.
had just attacked it like 3.
Yeah, nothing to encore, so yeah.
I'm starting to get it. Starting to get it. Last time
Alright.
this dude had like 5 before he got a climax. He was salty. Like, dude, I'm jumping too high too fast.
You know what? Let me see what I got coming up. Can't play. Oh, now since I have green in my clock. Oh, it's my turn, right?
Yeah. Yeah, both
Yeah,
colors
it's the
in
end of
your,
my turn. Yeah.
Okay.
Either in your level or clock zone, you're good to go.
What?
So draw, stand, draw, you know the rest.
Well,
So I don't understand that. So
I don't want to save her then.
that doesn't.
Sorry,
Hold on.
Like, you know what I mean? Like if I had a green instead of a blue, you see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Or a red. How does that decipher whatever color I can get on there?
That, quite honestly, that's just rules of the game.
You have to
Okay.
have like a green. If you want to,
If I had a green and a yellow, you was like, since there's a yellow and a blue, you could play any color on the board. I was like, okay. And then I said, what if I had a...
Look, you can only play whatever cards you have that are in there. We can only play whatever. So like, what a card?
I know it
Here's
sounds
what you have in
crazy,
your
but,
hand.
in
If
this
you have
game-
blue right here and green right there, you can play any blue and green card.
And watch your hand.
If you have a red card in your hand, but a blue here and a green here, there's no red.
There's no way I could put red out there.
Yeah, I see.
That's what I was trying to
Unless
understand.
it's a level 0.
Yeah, level 0.
Okay.
There's no color on a level 0 card.
Correct.
It's gray.
Well, they still have colors to their cards, but you don't have to.
But the ring doesn't have a color or that
Exactly.
thing.
Okay, I thought it was like
level 1.
So it's like
I really don't want to
you can play any card, but you have to have like that color that's associated with that card on the board.
I'm starting to get it,
Oh,
Mike.
does his climax stay out there?
Oh no, it's fine.
No, my climax goes into where?
Waiting.
Because it only lasts to the end of the turn.
What's his
So
level at?
8,000.
Is he at
Oh,
45?
Did you?
Is he at 45? I'm determining if I
Oh,
want to
wait,
say
Yeah, 45.
I'm trying to figure out.
That's a
He's at
level 1
45.
at 45, yeah.
If I save her, can I move her
Yeah,
to a different spot?
but you have to pay 3 to save her. I don't really know if it'd be worth it.
3?
Yeah.
Mm.
Unless she doesn't have...
I think
Yeah.
I might though. I don't.
I...
Do I have to do it before I?
Yeah. Because we're still in the last turn right now. Oh no, my, whatchamacallit died. We're still in the last turn right now.
Dude, you got like a grip or something.
Okay.
Hey man, what's that white deck like?
That's the one he's playing right now. That's 2 trial decks smashed together.
I see.
Man. So
I'll just do that
y'all gonna be
deck.
playing the Japanese together?
I'll do the one that he played as the last one. Even
I'll tell
though
you
it
right-
has that ugly.
I'll tell you right up, you probably don't want to
What's
bother
ugly?
with it.
Bother
I
with
kinda
what?
do.
Why do you
though.
keep
You
saying
have the
that?
instructions.
I mean, I don't have any
'Cause
cards
there's
that
that ugly
cost
creature
that.
in it.
Coming
That
up
leads
soon.
into- You have the instructions.
But you
in
might
paper.
have level 2, you have level 2s and level 3s.
I mean, how high does stop
That
go?
creature might save
I
your
mean, it
life.
can go as high as you want,
Maybe.
but
Oh, so it's not capped.
It's ugly.
There's no
you're
limit.
taking out half your stock to save a card that will probably still die again.
Yeah, but I don't have much to play right now.
But you're gonna.
You
you're
just
gonna
trying to
have
take
a chance
one
to
dude
plus
out.
2 to hand.
I think I'll actually try the green deck.
I'm just telling you what I would do, but I mean.
Yeah, your dude is going.
But then again, I don't. Since that's a trial deck that's matched together, I don't know exactly how many of each card I have in there.
Your dude is.
If it was my built Madoka deck, if it was the one in the pink box, I'd know exactly what's what.
Okay.
What is this supposed to be?
That's the it's
Voice
virtual
recording.
Well, I'm gonna.
It's a virtual equalizer.
I'm gonna save her.
Okay. Yep. All right.
3. It's waiting.
Yep. Put her to rest.
Oh, I can't use her this turn.
No, we're still in last.
Oh,
turn.
yeah. Okay, gotcha.
Okay.
Okay.
Now we're next.
Now-
turn. Stand.
And I can put her. I don't think it
No,
actually
she's on
matters.
field. She has to stay on field. So.
No, I meant.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I was just.
Whoop.
Wow.
That's all good.
I caught the little crease in the map. So between these two, it really don't matter. They're basically.
They're pretty similar.
I don't really need. I mean, but positioning wise, they're.
It's not super.
There's no advantage.
No, it's not going to matter. I think they're both in Noah's. Yeah.
Mm,
But in any case, she has to stay where she's at right now, anyhow.
I'll try the
Okay.
green.
I'm starting my
So
turn.
draw.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Draw.
There's a bunch of different colors in the green deck.
There's.
Oh
you don't have
my
to worry about blue and
goodness.
green.
Is that the one that you're doing?
I'll try this one.
Okay.
Is that the Japanese?
That's gonna come in handy.
Is that the
Alright.
Japanese?
It's a Japanese deck.
So
Figure out
I
what
will.
Do you understand
Do
it?
you want to clock one and draw 2 more?
Take me too long to try to read it.
I don't
You got this,
know
man.
if I really want to do.
I'll try. I mean, like, there's the paper.
Guess it wouldn't
instructions
hurt
anyway.
Well,
That's gonna be really hard, though. Y'all gonna be on that game for your life.
No, it's not.
Is the vent one stick? Does that stick out?
Was that in the green one?
Yeah.
no,
Okay.
I'm not gonna clock myself.
You're not?
No.
That's the
Okay.
Japanese deck.
Yeah. I don't have very many English decks. Okay. So yeah, main phase. Go ahead and start playing and moving stuff around.
All right.
For there were reasons.
Huh?
You just wanted that Japanese deck.
Well, there's not as many sets released in English, and Japanese get sets sooner. Like I had my Kill la Kill deck months before it just got released now in English.
Do they have
I'll tell you
anything
straight
else
up,
you can
you're
get?
gonna wanna tell you straight up, you want to kill this guy as soon as you possibly can.
That's what
I'm
he's
about to
trying
do
to do.
Yep. I'm gonna use a climax.
But what does it matter if you take that one dude out?
Read his abilities.
I see.
It don't matter. I'm taking them out, man.
Yeah, he said it doesn't matter, but I'll know for if I
No,
have
seriously, I'm
minutes.
taking them out. All right. So yeah, attack it.
Oh, you know
Okay.
what? So then that makes this 95.
On his turn, yeah.
So
But
yeah.
he's not attacking it at all.
Yeah, but I was just
6,000.
saying, I only
I'm
thought
attacking
he was
at
only
6,000.
9,000 when he really was 95 because he got plus 500.
I'm attacking
Oh, I forgot about that.
6,000.
Yeah.
So attack it. 1
And what's this climax doing that you put here?
adds one more and plus 1,000.
Okay, is that a 1K, 1
So
soul?
it'll take it to 7,000.
Okay. Yeah.
So that will be 2 plus
That's
3.
3.
That will be a 3. Where's this go?
Stock.
Thank you.
There you go.
3 damage, go.
3 damage. No climax.
Okay.
Hopefully.
And rest your card.
3 damage. Flip 3.
3 what?
Damage.
See if you.
So
1,
2.
2. Come on.
Oh!
Come on. Oh! Haha.
How dare you?
Okay.
How dare you? So this shows in
Power
reverse.
comparison. Yeah, he's way weaker.
Okay. So you took him out.
Yeah, you're done. Alright. Now I'm going to do a direct attack over here. So it'll be 65. She only does a 2 in front of her, right?
Yeah.
So 60. Wait, there's no one there. So
Yeah. So how much soul?
But 1 plus the climax, so 2 plus the direct 3
Mm-hmm.
plus nope, just 3.
Okay. 3 more
Just
damage.
3.
Yep. You might get a
So
climax
this is
time.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right?
That'd be 6.
Now here's a tip.
6.
When I'm doing damage, if you saw me do it to the side, it's better if you do it there. Trust me. So 1,
In case you get a climax, it's
Yeah.
not confusing.
2.
and then
Oh, but he got one. Oh my
3
goodness,
climax.
on the last one.
So these go in the waiting?
You
Or stop.
loser.
Stop.
they go
right?
to the waiting room. Man,
You're
just
gonna
wanna
get
put
all that
everything in
stock off of getting.
I'm just trying to remember where they go.
and put them right side up.
You're just trying to put them where you want them to go. That's how that works.
It makes things easier.
All right,
Okay.
so that's it.
That's
Yeah,
it.
you about to get
So
plus.
Are you saving him?
Encore phase.
Oh no, they stay rested. So
Should I save him?
no. Oh well, he.
I mean, you have the
He
stock
does
to
help.
do it. You'd be left with no stock whatsoever at level 1.
Nope. Oh, wait.
So then he goes to waiting room. Right
Right
side up.
there.
How many colors did you say?
So-
were in
There's
this
4
pink
colors.
one?
Yeah. Huh?
So
How many
I
colors
get
did you say were in
the
the pink
first one is standing, right?
There's 3.
I kind of want to
She
try
stands
something
too, right?
with a bunch
Yeah,
of colors.
stand.
I kind of want to try one that's difficult with more colors.
Dude, you just started playing this game.
Yeah, but I
literally 3
I
hours
really,
ago.
really want to try a hard, more colors. I want to think about
I
the
mean, you
colors.
can do
before I'm
whatever you
doing
want.
it.
This sucks.
Did you draw?
Yeah.
You said this was
You
green.
You can
and
hit
what
yourself
else?
and
Green,
clock yourself
blue.
and
Because you're at
Draw
1,
2
2,
more.
3, 4, 5. Yeah. You can
Red.
clock and draw
Green,
2.
blue, and red.
Good ability,
Green,
but
blue, and red.
what's going on?
No, they were just talking about your height for the damage you landed.
Green, blue, and red.
Gotta make it a little extra interesting.
Hey, can I see the instructions for the pink one?
The translations?
Yes, translation.
Where are my translations at?
what does this mean?
Oh,
The
okay.
second part right here.
There we go.
See this?
There we go.
The second part.
Let me see. Auto. When this card is played to stage from hand, you may look at the top of your deck, put it on the top or bottom of your deck. So when you play this card, you look at the top of your... So when you play this card, if you play that card to stage, which you're not level 2, you can't do.
Right.
You would look at just yourself would look at the top of your deck and decide if you want to put it back at the top of your deck or at the bottom.
Seems decent. Not overly great. What?
This is ugly.
What's going on, man?
Huh? No, one guy was saying you guys should play him. I play him on Skype all the time.
Oh my goodness!
Oh, you do?
Did you clock and draw?
You said you do?
Yeah.
Sounds like he's got the itch to play.
Man.
I'm not sure what you're him hawing about. Did you
Well,
clock yourself
6,000?
and draw? Wait, how did this get in there? So you clocked, right?
Yeah.
Did you draw too?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is ridiculous.
Uh-oh.
My hand.
Can't have a
Now
swing
look at
hand
his
all the time.
look at his ability.
Can't.
That guy can get you out of this bind.
I feel like he has a better deck.
The deck is way better.
Oh, thanks.
But this is why it's anybody can win.
Huh?
It's, in this game, anyone can win. Even if you don't have the greatest deck.
But are the odds 50-50?
Oh yeah, and this goes to...
I feel like the odds are not 50-50 though.
Well,
I feel like anyone can win anything theoretically.
So can
Unless
I
it's a
place
100%
him
chance.
and then get the card?
Yeah, that's what you have to do. You play him, then you pay one of your stock, discard one of your cards from your hand to your waiting room, then you can search... Wait, he is a searcher,
You know, I
right? Not
should pick
arbiter.
the deck with the
Just make that right.
chick.
Yeah, for one avatar. So if you choose to do so, you can play, pay one, discard one, search. Are you doing that?
How you do it? Yeah.
So you paid one.
I'm so curious what they're saying.
Then discard one from your hand to your waiting room.
Wait, those guys over there?
Yeah.
What are they saying?
There you go. Now pick up your
They're
deck,
laughing at
search through it for
Yeah.
an avatar character.
I got real hyped.
Avatar? I mean, the Pacific
I attacked him.
looking guy?
It has. You see down here
I
where they have
remember that too. I
traits.
was like,
Yeah.
man, I
You
got
have to
pretty
search
proud
for
of
an
it.
avatar character.
And I can also use that card if I want to, right?
Yeah, it goes into your hand.
I'm gonna need you to do something. Hurry up, man. You got like 10 cards in your hand. That cannot be legal.
Wait,
I'm
did
allowed-
anybody end a round with more than 7 in their hand?
I think he just did.
No. I
There's
didn't.
no way you picked that many up.
Dude, these
How
are...
many is
This
it?
is my deck.
Oh.
It's
Oh,
allowed
okay.
me to look in my deck.
Scared me. No, I don't think we have.
Okay.
One time I think I got up to 7, but I played. So
Okay.
There's no way I have.
Another
more
thing
than
I'll
7.
tell you about
Okay,
is
I have to show my opponent.
Yeah, you have to reveal the card.
What am I looking at?
He's
I'm
what card
revealing
he
my
pulled
card.
from his deck.
He got to pick anything he wanted.
Yep.
This
It's
is
an
what you
avatar
picked?
character. That's what he should have picked, honestly.
Out of all my other stuff, you would look.
When you see an ACT,
Activate ability.
this card gets plus 1,000. So that can happen. That can be multiplied for every time you see.
He can, if he does things
Or
right, he
just
can add
once.
2,000, and you have to shuffle your deck.
If I use this, what?
No, you just searched. You need to shuffle your deck,
Oh.
and please try not to bend anything.
I feel like things look pretty good for him, but I don't think they're that great.
It's kind of an autopilot deck. So you present your deck to your opponent. Do you choose to cut?
Oh,
So
sure.
what? Put my climate?
Makes me feel better. Feel like I had a part, neither winning or losing.
Okay, there you go.
Since I got the worst deck, evidently.
Huh?
Thank you.
Yo, any deck can win.
What's the percentage?
It doesn't
If you had
come
to
down-
guess.
It's a move. It's a
Had to
sliding.
guess.
It's a sliding point.
30-70? 40-60?
Between these two decks, shoot,
Okay. So what phase did I just go through?
you're still in your main phase.
Just want to know how
Main phase. Okay.
how much
You're not going to
future
be
you
able
get
to
if
keep
I
field
win.
presence. I'll tell you
how
straight
much-
up, you're not going to be able to keep field presence against this deck. Because this stuff can get huge.
Yeah.
So what you're going to want to do, whenever you get a climax, play that, do soul damage. Just rush them.
You got 2 of her? Man. Yeah. I'm getting like no backup, man. What's up
But
with
you about
this?
to get mad. Climax hits.
He's got better cards and he's getting assists.
That said, the chat says to tell the Madoka player he is a smart man. He understands the concepts from level 1. Or from 1 level. And they put it at about 40-60.
Hey, it could be worse.
Okay.
Now remember, if you put down a climax or anything, your cards are locked into their positions.
I know.
Library is the
Library is deck.
The deck.
So I'm done with the main phase. Main phase is it? Oh, not the attack phase. So this.
My.
So that means
1K, 1 soul.
Your whole map is
now I'm
full
in
of
attack
cards
phase.
everywhere.
So what happened is,
I'm not even
before
sure
I
I'm
put the climax,
40%.
I was supposed to declare what this is, right?
You rested the 2. Who did you give the power to?
Him.
Well, let it slide. Okay.
Okay. So I gave him the 1,000, so that makes 35 plus 5. That's 4,000. And then this is 7,000.
7-5.
And this is what happens when this activates? It activates automatically, doesn't it?
You used an activate ability. Both of these just got pumped by 1,000.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
So they're both 7-5 base. This one grabs an extra 5, so it becomes 8 base. And you're using a 1K 1 soul. So this is at 9. This is at 8-5. This is still not big enough.
So I can do this though. I can attack with this, right?
Yeah.
Why you even put him out there to die, man?
No, he's gonna be a direct attack.
Yeah, but he's still
this one. Go ahead, this one.
Who?
So what are you doing?
I'm attacking her.
So how do you indicate that you're attacking with a character?
Oh, sorry.
Okay. And how many souls is it attacking for?
1 plus.
And nope. Looking at the wrong place.
Oh.
1 plus
1.
So that's 2.
And
Trigger check.
Trigger check.
Nothing.
3 and a bounce.
Wow.
Wait, where'd you put that?
Tell that dude
So-
it is
Stop.
not 40. There's no way. It's
So I can bounce.
Okay, here's the thing. If you trigger a climax like that,
40%.
leave it exposed throughout the entire duration of its effect.
Okay, so I get 3.
So you're doing 3 soul damage,
And I
you
get
can
to
bounce
bounce
one
a
of those
card back.
to his hand.
Boom!
Michael, I have a few
Who
questions.
you bounce it to his hand?
If I bounce this, I can do a direct attack, right?
Yeah?
No.
Yeah?
I have a few questions. What are these letters right here?
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I
Startup
guess.
ability, activate ability, constant ability.
Okay. So this is
Or
already
no,
attack,
startup auto.
right? Oh, can't do it yet.
And did you bounce it to your
Are we
hand?
still at 3? Yeah, right here.
Okay.
So what does that mean for him?
Yes.
3 clocks?
3 damage.
So he has to flip 3 clocks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
1 climax. Goes to
Bang,
weapon.
bang.
That's terrible.
Bang bang.
Okay, direct attack. Next.
Nothing like a good bit of chance to help me out.
So
What does he mean by
That's
rest
1
to the characters?
plus
Turn
1
to rested
plus
position.
Rested is like the
No.
nothing.
activated one?
Yeah,
So
like
Or
they're
the standard?
Goes
stop.
3.
I keep forgetting.
Should be
this
3,
one
right?
doesn't.
You get a bonus from this.
So it is 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Is this a resting
Probably
position?
not getting a
'Cause
climax
that
this
doesn't
time.
look like a
Oh!
attacking position.
Oh my god. Okay, attack again.
All right. Again, how many?
So that's
how
1,
I'm almost worried if I
2.
get another climax.
3.
much? And then trigger check.
And I'm stuck at level 1 because of all these climaxes.
Nothing.
See, what's going to happen is it's
So
going to get
for 3?
built up and I'm
So
having
this
no
goes non-stop,
climaxes
right?
for a while.
See,
Sweet.
you're catching on. Also, it's especially important
is
to have
so
your
weak.
stock facing the same direction.
Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4.
How many climaxes are there total?
8.
So
it's up to 8, or there's for sure 8 in there.
For sure 8. There better be 8.
Yeah, there better be 8.
So do I always have to pick up to equal up the amount? What if I don't have anything in my hand?
It's ridiculous.
Then you have nothing in your hand.
Oh, that's terrible.
That's what I'm hoping for.
And here's the thing.
Hoping you run out.
Always have your stock facing the same way. That's card marking if you don't.
Gotcha. Okay.